Of course, if I would have been after the black person, I would be, if something is going on in the news, like Cherry Brown Martin, Mike Brown, or something, my high school teachers would ask me, oh, how do you feel about this? Oh, do you think the police officer or the certain boy was like, I've had a couple of debates with some of my teachers in high school. The biggest question I've been asked is, why do I talk white? And my response is that I don't talk white, I just talk, I guess, more proper than most, and I was taught to pronounce and enunciate my words correctly.
Are you mixed? Is that your real hair? How did your hair go from long one day to short the next day? Do you like Kool-Aid? The first time I realized racism was when I was younger. My great-grandfather was telling me a story about my dad who went to jail because he slapped a white woman, but the white woman was talking about his mother, which was she was murdered, and so my dad retaliated and he slapped her. And from that point forward, my great-grandfather has always told me to not deal with white people.
When I was younger, I went to the rodeo with my grandparents and my sister, and we were the only black family there. And when it got dark, I had ended up getting separated from them, and I actually collided with this white man, and he called me a nigger.
The first time I experienced racism is when I was taking violin lessons, and my teacher would always give me compliments, but in a way they were split compliments, because she would say how she never had a student of my color that learned as quickly as the students she taught that were of Caucasian descent. The first time I realized racism would probably be in about elementary school. We started learning about the civil rights movement. My family is from Birmingham, Alabama, so I've grown up knowing what's happened in Birmingham, going to museums and things. So it's kind of when I first figured it out. But I think in general, being a black woman in America is difficult because we are seen as weak individuals when in actuality we can be very strong. And we are also being attacked and demeaned by people of our own race and descent, male and female.
Well, being a black woman in America is hard because you're being oppressed. On one side, you're being oppressed by white people, and then on the other side, you still being like oppressed in a sense by the own black men in your community. So
I feel like it's hard because we are women and we are black, so that's two different problems within the workforce, within the family. Being the stereotype, basically.
Other people just don't understand. Black women ain't got time for all that nonsense, okay?
Why are black women so angry? I feel like because we have to deal with so much, the world puts so much weight on our shoulders between us in the business aspect or our family. I'm not
misconception that a lot of people have. I feel as though we're just strongly opinionated, and some people don't know how to handle it. People think black women are angry, but it's not that they're angry. They're just very black women know what they want. Black women don't take any nonsense, and sometimes it can come off as like angry, but it's not anger. I think people just want you to be angry. Black women are not angry. We just speak our minds and say how we feel, and a lot of people take it as an offense, or take the way we say it offensively. But it's not that we need to say it with an attitude or with anger. We just tell you how we feel at that moment in time, and if you like it, then open up. How am I feeling? I'm initially going to find everything I need, my license, my registration. As soon as the cop pulls up to my window, the keys, taking out the ignition, hands on
looking right at him like, hello, sir, like, you're not finished with me today. If I was to get pulled over by a white police officer, the first thing I'm gonna think is, why am I getting pulled over? Especially if I'm going the speed limit. But if I'm not going the speed limit, then I know why I pulled over. But my second reaction is going to be to tell him that he needs to call a female officer, whether white or black. He needs to call a female officer because I will not abide by anything he says until there is a female officer there for my safety. And that's why.
The first thing I'm thinking, if I'm driving in the neighborhood and I get pulled over and I notice the cop is white, obviously I'm gonna feel nervous. I've watched too many scenarios where black people get pulled over in neighborhoods and it goes wrong. So of course I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna already know my rights, as a citizen. The first action I'll take is probably call someone, just like my mom or somebody, just so she knows like what's going on. Or I'm gonna get on Facebook Live and let the people see what's going on, because I need some type of witness. Black is beautiful.
Black means to me powerful.
Magical.
The first time I felt proud to be black would probably be me being at Harvard University. Being around all of these African American kids, people from different cultures, even because I went to a mixed school all my life. I've been with my teachers. So me being here at Harvard, looking at my professors who have the same skin tone as me, or even darker, and actually caring about us and wanting us to succeed in life, definitely be at HBC.
I came to Atlanta University and I was in Atlanta, Georgia, period. Coming from Portland, Oregon, it's basically a city of where it's just a whole bunch of white people, but there's diversity there as well, but not as much as here. When I came to a scene where it's just black people, I think that's when I realized that, black people are great and we're doing things and going places. When I came to Atlanta University, it started taking like history classes, learning about my history and my ancestors from my own time.
I've always felt proud to be black. Growing up, my grandparents always taught me that my black was beautiful and that I should be proud of where I came from and what my ancestors did for me to be where I am today.
I would tell black you that you are someone.
Stay strong and positive.
Stay woke. Period.
Be yourself.